Yo, welcome everyone. Bitcoin has gotten a bounce, but it can all be a major trap. And here is exactly why. Now, you can first of all see we hit our golden Fibonacci ratio and the monthly high-term time frame area of support at 108,000 US dollars very nicely. Yes, we also got quite a significant wig back towards downside on the Bybit chart. But what if we right now switch to the Coinbase chart? You're also going to see a very similar story. Golden Fibonacci ratio and the monthly level, both of them were beautifully hit, but it does look like the wick towards the downside was actually not as significant. But nevertheless, Golden Fibonacci ratio and the monthly area of support, at least as of right now, are still very nicely holding. And maybe right now you're even going to be surprised. People at the area of support on the move towards the downside are looking to fire a short or a sell position. Remember, usually we like to buy low and sell high. So looking for a long position right here at the area of support is usually something you want to do. But it does look like on the move down, people are getting scared. They also start entering short or sell positions exactly at the area of support. How do I know that? Pay attention right now to the 24-hour liquidations, and you're going to see over 400 million of short positions have gotten liquidated in the past day on this entire bounce towards the upside. And it really proves my point once again. People have no idea of what they are doing in the market. Looking for shorts at the lows right here is something you really don't want to do, of course, if you don't want to get wrecked. And additionally, let me right now share with you some kind of a bullish indication on the weekly time frame. Our weekly candle that was closed literally only a couple of hours ago closed as a bullish pin bar, as a bullish candlestick pattern. You can right now see quite a significant wick towards downside with a smaller candle body. This right here is technically speaking going to be a bullish Bitcoin indication because it is going to be a bullish candlestick pattern. Yesterday I warned you that potentially it is going to be a bearish engulfing candlestick pattern because the body could be bigger than our previous green candle right here. But right now this is not the case. Bitcoin was able to get a bigger push towards the upside, and right now we are closing our weekly candle as a bullish candlestick pattern. Not only on Bitcoin, let me right now share with you the weekly candle on the Ethereum chart. Also, another significant bullish pin bar. On XRP, for example, also quite a significant bullish candlestick pattern is right now confirmed. So that is right now why, ideally, of course, we would like to see slightly higher targets on the entire cryptocurrency market. But right now, I want to share with you the exact level where potentially I'm not going to look for a long position of Bitcoin, but actually a short position. Why a short position? Because potentially, if right now the bear market is actually starting, I want to go with a short position. Yes, if bull market continues, we are definitely going to go straight towards another all-time high, but I just want to make sure I'm going to hedge my spot portfolio in a case the bear market is right now actually starting. And what is going to be the most important level right here? Let me share with you the anchored VWAP. When we anchor it exactly at the all-time high, you can see the level is coming in at 117.2 thousand US dollar area. And right now we can also go with our Fibonacci retracement from the swing high back towards the swing low, golden pocket at our anchored VWAP, and also measuring right now the entire upper price action with volume. You're going to see the point of control, or the biggest volume cluster, is right now coming in exactly at this specific area. So I would say like that, if Bitcoin does right now get another push towards the upside, the entire bounce right here could potentially be some kind of a trap. We are going to look for a short position right here just in case the bear market is starting, and then of course we are going to see if our trade is going to play out. If not, happy days for Bitcoin, we get stopped out and we could be looking literally straight towards another all-time high. And this is right now exactly why I would really appreciate if you smash up the like button, because 1000 likes are definitely possible. And also thank you for subscribing to the channel. Let me right now also do share with you another very interesting thing talking about our volume levels, because it it does look like we are right now once again trading above the value area low of the entire upper price section, pretty much of the volume of the entire horizontal range. Being above our value area low, it is actually going to be some kind of a bullish Bitcoin indication, and could right now also indicate that Bitcoin is going to move even higher towards our next volume level, the point of control, the biggest volume cluster at 118,000 US dollar area. But the thing is, right now we are moving towards the upside. How are the indicators right now looking like? Because potentially we might be forming some bearish divergences on the 2-hour time frame, looking on the RSI indicator, money flow indicator, and also MACD indicator on the 2-hour time frame. What you're right now going to see, it does look like, yes, for sure, Bitcoin is bouncing towards the upside, but the reality is it is still going to be some kind of a lower high. RSI indicator, another higher high. Money flow indicator, another higher high, even a bigger higher high if you look like that. And also right here, another higher highs are being formed on the MACD indicator. What is this right here? A confirmed hidden bearish divergence, which could indicate continuation of the downtrend even lower in the next couple of hours. But of course, I'm not going to short just yet because still I'm waiting for my specific price target to actually be hit before I'm prepared to deploy the capital in a short position right here. Additionally, what is then going to be our next very important price target if we are going to look to fire a short position at our area of resistance? Very simply, we need to talk about one of the most important support areas right now on the entire Bitcoin chart. And for that, we are going to drop on the 30-minute time frame, where we can right now identify not one, but two very important liquidity levels. The first liquidity level is going to come in at 108.4 thousand US dollars. But it does look like that once Bitcoin got a bounce right here, we confirmed some kind of a higher low. This is right now why we do have another low right here, another liquidity level slightly higher at 109.6 thousand US dollars. And additionally right now, if Bitcoin does go towards our golden Fibonacci ratio, that being said, we are right now going to go just slightly higher towards 108,000 US dollars. We can then also go exactly from the low, literally towards our high that can be put in the next couple of days right here. And we can also talk about the golden Fibonacci ratio aligning with our liquidity level. And also, of course, remember, exactly right here, Bitcoin also does have the bottom of our horizontal range. So right now, my plan is very simple. If we do go higher, I'm going to look for a reaction at our golden Fibonacci ratio, where I'm going to be interested to fire another short or a sell position. I am not saying the level cannot be broken towards the upside. Happy days for Bitcoin if we break the level right here. However, I still want to be prepared just in case the bear market is right now actually starting. This is why I am going to look and fire a short position approximately at the golden Fibonacci ratio. If I get stopped out, again, we can be looking towards another all-time high. But in terms of the price target of the short position right here, I'm going to look and take some profits literally on our liquidity levels right here, approximately at our golden Fibonacci ratio, where of course also I'm going to look to fire another long position of Bitcoin, of course, if the level right here is going to be respected, if we are going to get some kind of a successful swing failure pattern or a liquidity grab exactly at this specific area. So right now our plan is very simple, looking for sell positions, again, not at the area of support, but actually at the area of resistance, looking for buying positions at the areas of support. And also, if we are going to get another push down, yes, of course, Bitcoin is then going to feel our semi gap. Pay attention right now to the Bitcoin semi future chart. Yes, it still looks like we have not filled our semi gap right here at 110,000 US dollar area. So this specific gap on the Bitcoin semi future chart is still not closed. Another reason why potentially we could still get another push down towards our area of support, where we are then going to see, is the support level holding? If so, we can be looking for a long position. If not, if Bitcoin then continues dumping, of course we are going to look for for even lower targets in the next couple of days. But nevertheless, some very nice trading opportunities can be right now offered to us literally in the next couple of hours. And this is right now exactly why I would recommend you for you to take the advantage of the free 30,000 US dollar bonus, and only after you're going to register, sign up with the first link down below on Bybit, you're going to get completely for free 20 USDT. Then of course you can also deposit for you to get even bigger bonuses using the first link down below after you register and after initial deposit. Right now, let me also share with you a very interesting bullish Bitcoin indication happening on a very important indicator, and it's going to be the Achler stochastic CG oscillator on the daily time frame. We are right now reaching the oversold area. Last time, or actually last couple of times we were in the oversold area, Bitcoin has gotten a very nice bounce towards the upside. So right now being in the oversold area, it is also going to be a bullish Bitcoin indication. This is right now why ideally I would like to get a rejection. We hit the support line right here, and then of course we are going to see if Bitcoin is going to be forming a higher low right here, and then of course also potentially continue towards another all-time high. But nevertheless, being in the oversold area on our Achler stochastic CG oscillator is definitely a bullish Bitcoin indication. Additionally, pay right now attention to the 2-week time frame on the Bitcoin liquidation heat map. Bigger liquidations are clearly not anymore below our recent lows. On the move down, it really does look like a lot of people have already gotten liquidated. This is right now why bigger liquidations are not going to be below the recent lows, but actually exactly above the recent highs, where we are right now going to see that if Bitcoin does get a push up, almost 400 million offshore positions are going to get wrecked, are going to get liquidated. Already on the entire move up, we are liquidating slightly over 400 million right here, but nevertheless, if we are going to continue higher, even more people are going to get completely wiped out and completely wrecked. Additionally, pay right now attention to our exponential moving averages on the 4-hourly time frame, where you can right now see, yes, we could be getting a cross right here, a bearish cross on the 50 and 200 EMA, but at least as of right now, they are being some kind of flat right here. So if we are not going to get a bearish cross right here on the 4-hourly time frame, definitely it is still going to mean Bitcoin is moving in an average uptrend. Yes, on the 2-hourly and on the 1-hourly time frame, we are as of right now already in a downtrend right here, but nevertheless on the 4-hourly, at least as of right now, we are still not confirming an average downtrend. So this is right now why ideally I would like Bitcoin to continue even higher towards the upside in the next couple of days. However, first of all, we could get a rejection at our major area of resistance at our gold Fibonacci ratio at approximately 118,000 US dollars. If there is no rejection, Bitcoin continues higher. Happy days literally for the entire cryptocurrency market, but then unfortunately I am not going to fire a long position. At the moment, I am not holding any long positions on Bitcoin, not on Ethereum, and also not on XRP. However, if the opportunity is going to be offered to us, if we are going to get some kind of a push down, for sure, I'm going to look and fire a long position. First one probably at our area of support right here. But of course, if we then continue lower, below our major wick right here, below 102,000 US dollars, this is going to be then the area where I'm going to look and enter another long position on the Bitcoin chart itself. And this is right now why, if you want to trade with us, simply click the first link down below right here, register, you get 20 USDT, deposit because you're then going to get an even bigger bonus. But also right now, thank you for smashing up the like button.